Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Oh, and they come after him right away, and Deputy goes on the first play of the game.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 24-yard line.
He'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up third down.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Intended for number 87.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
2nd and 2 at the 23-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And 2 yards to go.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
16 yards.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
The middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. They'll run right side with Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught at the 3. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Ready up. Let's go now. Half the 60. Half the 60.
They'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Tokyo.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
First down and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
That one good for 29.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's a first down for their running back. We'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Abdul Carter there to bring him down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll stick with him again. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage. Muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
He puts it in around the 5. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on third down.
First and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. 7-0 is our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this.
On the set.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Flush to his right. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And now third and goal coming up.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but
that one taken in. Jamar Chase for the score.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So That's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Man in motion, heading left. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll get about 12 yards here as he's out of bounds. That'll make things a little easier on third down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable. Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of first.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
And the Tokyo first down.
A handoff to Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. And that will be a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
9 yards to go.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Tokyo. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the visitors will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Our home team, 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25, so right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
He'll look to throw here on first down. And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Complete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. To the air now on first and 10. He's got a man. It's Travis Hunter. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a first down.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
One knocked away, and it's incomplete.
Intended for
Travis Hunter was the intended target.
It's now third down.
And third down coming up.
To go.
Now, faking the give, and that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's a turnover on downs.
Throwing now on first and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's going to have first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Moving left. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. To the sideline, he's got Evans. 11 yards on the connection there. That's enough for a first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline. It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10.
Tokyo, first down.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain
from the 38 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Pacheco. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They get 18 on that one. And that will be a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is left side and caught by Evans. And he's in! Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tokyo. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point to go for 2. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check up.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target.
The coverage by Zion.
And it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got his man. That's Putin.
It's a gain of 11. Complete to Dante Thornton. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Flush to his right. He's going to run it out of time. They get to him and bring him down. That is George Karlaftis, able to pursue his man and drop him for a loss of 4. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll look to throw. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
He's going to air this one out. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return to give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
At their own 46.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Brings up 2nd
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 7. That one swung out wide to Pacheco. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They send the receiver in motion left. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
The 1st down pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong, neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's Pacheco. He gets the 4th quarter going.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
3rd and 5.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And this defense will take over here following the interception.
intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced to his right. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down, you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now brings up 4th down.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll send a man in motion left. This one caught at the 4, and he'll take it on in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Tokyo. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now a timeout for injury. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Dante Thornton has a touchdown. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out. We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Ready, go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Tokyo. Now the try for an extra point.
The kicker on for the point after.
He knocks it through. And the visitors will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Our home team, 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
first and 10. They'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the visitors are going to take possession.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 4. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he'll get to the 48, and that's going to be good enough. It'll pick up a first down. Set to go now on first and 10.
First down. A gain of 9 yards.
I'll run up the middle with Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Now, faking the give, rolling to the left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's enough for a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Tokyo first down.
Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Now a second timeout called by the defense. The stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
At the 14-yard
Here comes second and 4.
Viking 18.
They'll look to throw again. Quick throw, taken in. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way for the touchdown. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6. I don't don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. There's Evans. He's got it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Quick hitting slant there. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. They'll run with Pacheco. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. And the visitors will add 1 more onto their big lead.
Our home team, 19.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. He fields it at the 8. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win for our visitors. They are able to do something that